Want help to grow your business? Download BRiN, the world's first business advisor in your pocket. To find out more, visit BRiN.ai or search the App Store today.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Birchill, and welcome to Service Please. This is the show where we highlight the importance of service, as we believe that good service makes good business. In this episode, we're going to talk about how to grow your care factor to future-proof your business. Joining me is Dr. Emily Verstege, a research academic, tech startup survivor, and speaker. She is an expert at diagnosing and solving customer experience issues and believes that people are what matters most. Welcome, Emily. Thanks for joining us today. I wanted to kick off with our first question, and that is, what inspired you to dive deeply into diagnosing and solving customer experiences?
Well, growing up, I always wanted to be a medical doctor, and that's because I was fascinated by asking questions. I'm pretty sure my parents' eardrums are still bleeding from all the why questions that I used to ask. And also because I'm fascinated by people. And I got, all the way through university to science degree, I got all the way to the point of being accepted for an interview into medical school, and then a couple of things happened which made me go, you know what, I value my sleep and my sanity too much to actually become a medical doctor. And then I started off on the research path and really kept going on asking questions, understanding why. And then I spent probably 10 years working as a market researcher and working with large government agencies to help them understand if their products and their policies and their programs were reaching people and serving a need. And the frustrating part of that for me was that I was finding that very often those programs weren't. They were just kind of rolled out, and in the very best scenario, they didn't really make that much difference at all, and in the very worst scenario, they actually made people's lives worse. And that didn't sit very well with me, because a lot of this, forethought about what people actually wanted and needed was not done. It was just kind of a, let's get this thing rolled out. And along at the same time, because why not, I was also, my husband and my brother and I had a technology startup. And I'd never heard about user experience or customer experience before until we started doing this work, and they were, kind of wireframing interfaces and all of that kind of business. And I was less interested in that, but really interested in the what the customers were buying and experiencing side of things. And then I suddenly realised that I'd found my groove, and it was a really nice way of drawing together my history with my interests and my passion, which is people, because I believe passionately that people matter and it's personal.
It is very personal, isn't it? And what does it take to put people first? So simple, yet so many people don't do it.
So many people don't do it. You know what? I think it's almost like it's something that can't be taught. If we think about customer service, heck, these days you can even teach a robot to do customer service at the very basic level. And what you can't teach a robot to do yet is to care for someone, and to put them at the centre of everything that you do. So that's what it takes to put people first, is to really passionately and deeply care about them and what's going on for them, and develop and deliver a product or a service that it's really going to make a difference. And so that's what I really encourage people to do, is to drop deep into the personal side of things, because especially when it's reasonably easy to deliver customer service. You can follow a basic set of principles and procedures.
A script.
Yeah, exactly. But imagine that your job's on the line, or imagine that you've just come off the end of a double shift, or your dog's just died, or there's something going on for you, and in that point it becomes much harder. If you're just following a script, then you're almost like, care factor zero. But if you deeply care for the outcomes and the livelihood of the people that you're working with, then you're much more able to go, okay, all right, we'll put that aside and focus on this moment, this interaction here.
Empathy, not only for the person at the other end of the call, but or in front of you if they're right there, but also for yourself to be able to refocus and be present to the person you're interacting with.
So I like to say that that keeping it personal is almost like the the universal truth for customer experience, if you like, and then from that they spin off 4 pillars, which are, having something that's customizable, something that's accessible, something that's real, and something that's emotional. And I know we'll touch on each of those as we talk more.
That's great. And why do you feel it's so important to know what people want?
To continue enjoying this presentation, download BRiN, the world's first business advisor in your pocket. To find out more, visit BRiN.ai or search the App Store today.